What's going on? It's Tysophon, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. Now when it comes to stuff like this, I keep telling myself in my head, it can't get worse, it can't get worse, it can't get worse. But the farther into the future we go with gaming, it just keeps getting worse. So it looks like a Dragon Infinite Wealth has been under fire for making one of the weirdest decisions when monetizing a video game I've ever seen. Sega decided to make what usually is a regular feature when it comes to RPG games locked behind a $20 paywall, and that's its New Game Plus feature. To be specific, you have to purchase the deluxe edition of the game, which costs $84.99 USD, $15 more than the standard edition of the game. In a way, it feels like Sega is punishing you for not spending more money on the game for a feature that's present in most RPG games and for free. Now when I boot up a game like Final Fantasy 16, right? A game that I've already beaten, they give me the option to play New Game Plus for free, which comes with extra perks. Those extra perks are, I can carry over my icons, or I can carry over all my weapons and abilities that I've learned with me. That's usually how the New Game Plus feature works in these games, right? But Sega wants you to pay to be able to do this thing in the first place, which is so scummy. Imagine the large number of consumers that bought the standard edition of the game that's going to feel like they got screwed over by you guys, especially the players coming over from the first game, which also had a New Game Plus in it, and it didn't cost the extra $20. It's not even like you're going to get a completely different experience when you play through the game for a second time, at least story-wise you won't. One thing players tend to like in their games is replayability. Being able to play a video game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and still have enough to do or enough to experience in the game even after completing it. When you do this, you strip a large portion of your audience from having the full experience of the game, causing that portion of the audience to regret and feel bad about buying that standard edition. This shit is like a hierarchy system. The premium and deluxe players, yeah, you guys get the New Game Plus. The standard edition players, no, you guys are the peasants of society. You guys don't get the New Game Plus. It's just asinine to me that they would lock a player's ability to replay a game with extra perks behind a paywall of all things. Okay, if it's something like, hey, you want this special outfit for Ichiban? Pay us $4.99 and unlock it. Hey, you want these special items and cosmetics? Well, pay us $2.99 and we'll give it to you. Listen, if companies want to monetize their video games like that to make more of a profit, as much as I don't like that business practice, cool, it is what it is. It's not like they're holding a gun up to our heads begging us to spend money on it. But at the same time, it just goes to show you how money-hungry companies are nowadays. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is a perfect example of this. Capcom had fighters already in the game's code, but held them back from us because they wanted you to put your credit card information in first. You got games like Dead or Alive 6 that had a whole bunch of costumes, cosmetics, and colors for your characters, right? Locked behind microtransactions. And all of these cost over $1,000 more than the base game itself. Games like Final Fantasy 15 added character-focused stories behind a paywall that should have been in the base game to begin with, but they wanted to sell you all of them separately at a time. I'm telling you, every year business practices get more and more scummy as the time goes on, and this one right here takes the cake. As someone who liked Like a Dragon Part 1, I had my eyes on getting Infinite Wealth because I felt like it was going to be just as good as that game, but after seeing this, I'm a bit conflicted about purchasing the game, at least not at full price, but with some sort of discount, because it seems like Sega wants to achieve infinite wealth by screwing us all over like this. Let me know down below, what do you think about this whole situation? Do you think it's alright? Do you think it's scummy? Personally, I think this isn't a good look for Sega at all. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to keep up with more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. This has been Tysophon, and I'm out, people. Later.